Welcome back, thrill seekers and adventurers, as I am here to guide you into your slumber tonight, as I ferry you into your sleep as you exit this failure of a reality, only to wake up to it again tomorrow. Yes, I am your guide, your humble host. Quick thought, yes, here we are. Notice, did you see the symbolism at the end there? Transhumanism is in full effect. Did you see? We saw that too. We saw a beginning version of that model back in that transhumanist documentary over there back in February. If you also watch my Hillary Slee video, you can also see what I'm talking about. Truly incredible how I'm manifesting reality. Who remembers this good article since we're on the transhumanism subject? Man, machine, and the quest for godhood. Unbelievable. Look at that title right there. Man, machine, in the quest for godhood. Do you think that there's some kind of demonic AI do you think that they're building these robots and then those demonic spirits are inhabiting those robots and they're giving them like the AI codes like in that other movie where they're just building the end towards the destruction, under the guy like Skynet pretty much, but they're just demons and demonic forces and stuff like that. There's multiple movies where you could go into stuff like that. I think the other was like Noise in the Machine or something like that. I forget. And then here we go. Look at this. Who remembers this Time article right here? Remember how China said that they were going to take over the world by 2050? Why do all these dates just line up? I don't believe in coincidences or anything. Like, these people don't listen to Alex Jones, right? Like I said, China's not just saying, 2050, we're going to invade that, we're going to enslave that. Time magazine's not sitting there saying, transhumanism's going to take over in 2045 or anything. Like, it's truly incredible. Like, you can't make any of this up. 2045, the year man becomes immortal. Look at that bold statement right there. Look at all the transhumanism. Look at all the advanced autonomous systems. Look at all the robotic technology. Look at the world around you. Look at how you're being shielded, kept into a bubble. Look at how you're so suppressed. It's such a, like I said, crime on humanity. It's disgusting.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited that President Obama, should come as no surprise, of course. I'm excited that he's hitting the campaign trail. He's going to be going to campaign for a lot of candidates, especially those in swing states, where somebody like him, one of our top surrogates in the Democratic Party coming in, will make a huge difference and might possibly turn the race in their favor. So there's nobody better on the campaign stump right now than President Obama, besides perhaps his wife, Michelle Obama.
I hope you notice where that's coming from. That's right. I hope you see where that's coming from. That's not coming from Tory News or anything. That's coming straight from Fox Business. I know you see that. If you didn't understand what she said back there, what they're starting to do now, if you can't see the enslavement, if you can't see the McCainery, as David Nye likes to say, I like that catchphrase, the McCainery. Yes, if you can't see the McCainery that's going on around here, truly brilliant, unbelievable. I don't know what else to tell you. I've been documenting all this. I've been telling you. I've been warning you about all this. You're going to see the advanced warning that I warned you about, and nobody listened. And you're going to be shocked when you hear my analysis on this, because this is exactly what I was warning about. This is other things like I'm going to tell you today, just like Rush Limbaugh and everything. Unbelievable. Yes, but then we have all the McCain. Notice how they're hyping up Obama. Notice when Nikki Haley's going to run for president and everything, too. Notice how they're going to do the same thing. Notice how they're going to totally ignore president. Notice how president... Unbelievable. Like I said, you can't make any of this garbage up. Just like none of this matters right here. Look at this. All it is a slippery slope. All it is like the movies and stuff like that, designed to get you used to the enslavement, designed to get you used to the slavery, designed to just rip your rights away, just like the Second Amendment in the NRA, designed to just constantly infringe on your rights until eventually is enough, and we all have our pepper ball guns. Yes, we're all going to shoot each other in the face with a pepper ball, remember? Notice how demonic he looks. Is it strange that these figures are so demonic and they're all into that AI god technology and everything? Notice how they're infected by the spirit. Notice how they just keep talking about it. Notice how no one's taking any real serious action or anything. Notice how nothing is going to get done. Notice how the reality doesn't change unless the master says so. Notice how we'll always be enslaved. Notice how we'll always be kept under. Notice how we'll always be like that kid in the commercial, gasping like a fish out of water. Unbelievable. Notice how it's always the same hole. Notice how... Let's look at this for a second. Chilling, quote unquote. Astronaut Alexander Gust tweeted several photos of Hurricane Florence Wednesday saying, "Ever stare down the gaping eye of a Category 4 hurricane? It's chilling, even from space." Oh, and one would raise the question, if they're tweeting from space, why don't they tweet more photos from space? Why don't they show us Antarctica from space without the filter on Google Earth or anything? Why is it whenever you get to see anything meaningful, they close that same stupid hatch right there? It's truly, are we even sure that there's a human? I always assume that that's just a camera sitting right there, not even a person or nothing. You know, like, it's just all a big illusion, a grand scheme, a grand lie or anything. Like, truly incredible. Like I said, I don't think the Earth is flat or anything. I think that there's a great Tian right there in Antarctica that leads deep into like an underground icy cavern that could have provided shelter for millennia for who knows what kind of race of animals, ancient civilization, what kind of ancient flora could have thrived down there. Just go ahead, watch that documentary from the Discovery Channel on the Great Holes. You know, the Tiangong, all the way there in China, recently discovered, just recently, like truly great subterranean forests with subterranean creatures and everything. Go ahead. Once you go see that Tiangong documentary, you're gonna think a whole new concept about Antarctica and everything, and all the exploration, all the archaeology, all the excavation and everything that they're doing over there. It's truly incredible. But yet, yes, we're just conspiracy theorists. Yes, we just have no idea what we're talking about. Yes, go continue to listen to the leaders in the so-called quote-unquote conservative movement as they keep leading you down the dark and twisted path of enslavement. They're pretty much the ones that are just getting you aligned for the guillotine, ready to chop your head off. Just like little Marco here, starting to show his true color. I wonder what really happened to him on that day when he was caught up with that mob. Do you think he finally started to understand everything? Do you think that was the warning sign from the establishment, to Marco, saying, like, look at how easy it is for us to destroy you. Look at how weak and pathetic you are. Look at how much of a sad existence you really live. And they just proved that to his face. Beyond incredible. Just like this article. Just like from Tory News before to Fox Business, here we are again. More than I've been telling you. Go ahead, watch my Trump Cole rally. Go watch the winning one or whatever, It's truly incredible. Good old Lou Dobbs, the Patriot here. Now Lou Dobbs is telling you, but don't worry, now everyone's going to take this seriously because Lou Dobbs is saying it. Hold on. Pound build the wall. Hashtag build the wall. Congressman Andy Biggs. If you want to prevent a blue wave in November, fund President Donald John Trump's wall and promise to get it started. We aren't building the new wall. We're building an old wall, and that's the big problem. Trump, blah, blah, blah. I've been saying all this, but no one else wants to say this. Remember when I said, like, Owen, he was up there, like, talking about the wall? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Unbelievable. This is truly, like... You realize this is like the whole referendum in Brexit or whatever, Like, why are we redoing the 2016 election here in 2018? Is that really what everyone needs to start saying? Like, they're pretty much putting the 2016 election up back in 2018, like the most historical election in our life. Like how pathetic is this reality? Like the fact that none of this would even exist if Donald Trump would just put on his big boy pants and start wearing he is the executive branch. You know that, right? Like the president is the executive branch. The executive branch wouldn't exist without the president. Like this is how funny this reality is. Like imagine if just for a second President Trump would realize this, just like this photo here. I mean, isn't this funny? Look, dude, this whole Jihadi John thing, victims for some cash. I mean, look at that. It's truly incredible. It's just like that person right there. He realized what an easy way it is to get publicity and cash. Just like Why is it that President Trump realizes that he's the executive, that none of these people matter, none of them exist? Is he really so, like, it's like, you know, he already won the election. That's why I don't understand. Like, you're already there. You could be making all these decisions, right? You're acting like you're rerunning for election again. Like, hello, that's not for a long time, but I mean, you wasted some time. But you see the mind, the thought process behind this? Like, if I was president of the United States, I would have already had, like, all these problems and stuff like that done. But it's okay. It's all the barriers and stuff like that. If he had real human beings and individuals around him, we wouldn't have all these problems. But yet, yes, he still permeates himself in the fake reality and stuff like that. It's really incredible. Just like, how is this any 2 scoops of anything at all? Like, it's truly incredible. Like, does this really shock anyone? Like I said, it's just like leftist retard in the stew. It's all basic nothing. I got 2 scoops for you right here. Here's some 2 scoops. Enjoy these 2 scoops. That's right, because you want to know why, like I said, that 535, until you get all those traders out of there and anything, until you actually bring real reality, until you actually start pushing the laws, like how John Kerry admitted blatantly today that he's a traitor and everything. Benedict Arnold, look at all the Benedict Arnolds everywhere. It's truly, you'll never see anything from that reality or nothing, but oh, yes, we must submit. We must act like that's a big scoop back there, that the Google, like, hello, they've all sold their soul to Communist China and everything. Communist China already said they're going to enslave the United States and the world by 2050. You just saw that the AI gods and immortality is going to happen in 2045. You also saw the doomsday clock's going to happen sometime over there, like 2040 as well. Like, isn't it incredible that all these dates are just like, whoop, all coming up right there, just like this right here. Just say President Donald Trump signed an executive order Wednesday opposing sanctions against any election interference, declaring election meddling efforts as a national emergency. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is where you're in big trouble right now. This is where Donald Trump didn't read what he did. This is where the deep state is pulling a fast one over you. This is where they're going to strike back. The deep state strike back, just like Star Wars. Right here, the executive order addresses not only interference with campaign and election infrastructure, but also propaganda efforts. What do you think the big subject is right now with the whole propaganda efforts? Alex Jones. Oh, don't worry, we're going to get into that a little bit more right here. The order will require the Director of National Intelligence, Dan Coats, to conduct regular assessments about foreign interference in our elections. They think everyone's a Russian agent. They think Alex Jones is a Russian agent. They think Roger Stone's a Russian agent. They think everyone who disagrees with them is a Russian agent. So what Trump just did is just gave the deep state a weapon to just start attacking everyone and going after them, because he doesn't understand that these people live in a fake reality. He may be trying to do something good, but all those other people there, they live in the fake reality. They're going to bring the enslaved. Look at what it says right here. After the reports are complete, the Treasury and State Department would decide on appropriate sanctions to oppose on the potential actors. That's the word right there. The potential actors or countries. Actors could be anybody. It could be Roger Stone. It could be Alex Jones. It could be anything. This is pretty much giving them full access. Like David Knight says, when he talks about forfeit, the simple asset forfeiture and everything, where the government's going to come in there and just take all your shit, you better believe that they're going to use this and just go in there and just take Alex Jones InfoWars. You're going to just take his money and everything under the guise that he's a foreign agent or whatever, under this Director of Intelligence BS, under this fake reality. Look what they're doing right now. You don't think that this reality is going to metastasize if you lose the 2018 elections? Like, this is how Code Red it is. I was warning you, just like how they're dealing in the dark. I'm going to let you know the warning right now. They're dealing in the dark arts. They're trying to resurrect the ancient Leviathans. They're trying to bring those demons that are locked away that I was warning you about. This isn't a game. This stuff is starting to hit red alert, code red. Maximum destruction of reality.
He looks all right to me.